slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
In the heart of Ouagadougou, under a sky bruised with the amber hues of dusk, Captain Thomas Sankara sat in a modest room with a single kerosene lamp. It was October 1987, and the air was thick with whispers of betrayal. Sankara, the revolutionary leader of Burkina Faso, knew his days were numbered. His anti-imperialist crusade had made him enemies France, the old colonial power, and its allies within his own circle. Yet, as he scribbled notes for his next speech, a strange calm settled over him, as if the spirits of the Sahel were speaking through the wind. That night, Sankara dreamt. In his vision, he stood atop a red dune, the sands of Burkina Faso stretching endlessly before him. A figure cloaked in starlight appeared, its voice like the crackle of fire. "Thomas," it said, "your flame will not die. They may cut the tree, but the roots will endure. In the year of the upright flame, a son of the land will rise, born of your spirit, to carry the torch of dignity." Sankara awoke, his heart pounding. He wrote feverishly, recording the prophecy in a small leather-bound journal. "The upright flame," he murmured, "a son to liberate the land." He hid the journal beneath a floorboard in his sparse home, knowing his time was short. Days later, on October 15, 1987, gunfire shattered the quiet of the capital. Sankara fell, betrayed by his comrade Blaise Compaoré, his body buried in an unmarked grave, but the journal remained, a silent witness to his vision. Months after Sankara's death, in a small village in northern Burkina Faso, a child was born on March 14, 1988. His parents named him Ibrahim Traore. The boy grew up in a land scarred by poverty and neo-colonial grip, yet his eyes burned with a quiet fire. As a child, Ibrahim listened to elders recount tales of Sankara, the man who renamed their country Land of Upright People, who planted trees to fight the desert, who rode bicycles instead of limousines. The stories sank deep into his soul. Years passed, and Burkina Faso languished under Compaoré's rule. The ideals of Sankara faded, suppressed by a regime beholden to foreign powers. Ibrahim, now a young man, joined the army, rising to captain. His brilliance and resolve caught the attention of his peers, but also of those who feared his growing influence. By 2022, the nation was crumbling under jihadist insurgencies and political rot. Ibrahim, disillusioned with the weak leadership of Paul Henry Sandaogo Damiba, led a coup in September, seizing power at the age of 34, the same age Sankara had been when he took the helm. In Ouagadougou, an old woman, once a confidant of Sankara, heard of the young captain's rise. She remembered the hidden journal, long forgotten under the floorboards of Sankara's old home. With trembling hands, she retrieved it and delivered it to Ibrahim. As he read the faded words, a chill ran through him. "In the year of the upright flame, a son of the land will rise, born of your spirit, to carry the torch of dignity." Ibrahim's birth, mere months after Sankara's death, seemed no coincidence. The prophecy spoke of him. Ibrahim wasted no time. He slashed his own salary, banned luxury vehicles for officials, and redirected funds to free education and healthcare. Schools opened their doors to all, and mothers gave birth without the burden of hospital bills. Murals of Sankara began appearing, beside Ibrahim's image on the walls of Ouagadougou, the two faces blending into one. He expelled French troops, ended ties with Western institutions, and welcomed new allies Russia, China, who offered partnership without strings. "We will not beg," he declared, echoing Sankara's defiance. "Africa's wealth is ours to wield," but the prophecy came with a warning. In Sankara's dream, the starlit figure had whispered, "The flame will draw vipers." Ibrahim faced threats. From every corner, 19 assassination attempts, whispers of coups, and the ever-present shadow of Western powers. One night, as he stood on a balcony overlooking the city, A meteor streaked across the sky, its light fierce and fleeting. Ibrahim smiled, the upright flame, he whispered. He knew the path was perilous, but the spirit of Sankara burned within him. In the streets below, children sang as they walked to school, their voices rising like a tide. Burkina Faso was waking, its people standing taller, their eyes fixed on a horizon of dignity. Ibrahim Traore, the son of the prophecy, carried the torch forward, vowing to finish what Sankara began, a nation free, upright, and unbroken.